Fred, I want to tell you that for the few days, I don't think it's months, that President Ruto has not been on Karu's must have been very painful to him. Because we are talking about a president who generally, he likes being on a Karu. And I think he really felt, he really had to pressurize himself to not to go to not to appear on Karus. And I think he couldn't hold it anymore. That's why yesterday he had to come out. You know, let me tell you something about, because before it escapes, that President Ruto had, called Gideon in order for them to have a pact, which is good, ideally. But one interesting thing, Fred, that I want to tell you, and I would want Honorable Ote to refute this. You know, every time maybe two or more leaders from Mount Kenya, you know, come together and look for one another. That's tribalism. And that is what, that is a narrative that President Ruto and his supporters have been perpetuating. So regarding Gachagua, when he meets Mother Karua, that's tribalism. But when Gideon Moi and Ruto, who are both Kalenjin, now look for one another, they come together, that is national reconciliation, or, you know, building nationhood. So what we are saying is, ideally, from where I see it, I have no problem with the President Ruto looking for Gideon Moi. The only problem I have is where, from our region, when leaders come together, it is branded, tribalism. And that is something that I really have taken issue with. Mm-hmm. And now I hear that Gideon Moi is going to be given a cabinet slot. And remember, as per our constitution, Fred, we cannot exceed the number of 22 cabinet secretaries. Mm-hmm. So, of course, there are some casualties that are going to be there, if that is the plan. To accommodate Gideon, of course, there are people who will lose their seats. And we can only wait and see.
That cabinet reshuffle has really been talked about,
yes.
Quite a lot of rumors. Why do you think it is necessary now for the president to carry out a reshuffle?
The way I see it, and again, we are very sorry that we lost the Honorable Prime Minister Raila Odinga, whom I had a lot of respect for, and I've said that here. But the demise of the late Prime Minister, of course, will have a lot of impact on the political landscape. And you know, the only strategy that William Ruto had on winning back his seat in 2027, I would say, was Raila Odinga and his supporters. Now, if you watched the happenings at Nyayo Stadium during, the service that was held there for the late Prime Minister, anybody who was keen, in fact, not keen, anybody who watched, you didn't have to be keen. It was very clear. And again, that's something I challenge Honorable Ote to refute. It was very clear that ODM supporters have not been supporting broad-based government. But they respected Raila Odinga, and so they were just quiet. They did not want to oppose it because it had the support of Raila Odinga. And that is explained by the way ODM supporters, because most of the people that went to Nyayo Stadium are ODM supporters. The way they received Uhuru Kenyatta, the way they were called towards William Ruto, of course, had to send William Ruto back to the drawing board. And that is why now, he has to reorganize himself. He has to see how he can be able to appease the ODM base. Because, of course, and I had said it many times, that it's only ODM leaders that were in broad-based government, not the holloi polloi of ODM. And it was very there for anybody. Of course, people can deny, but it was there for everybody and anybody to see at Nyayo Stadium. And so William Ruto must now re-engineer himself. He has lost most of his major support bases. He has lost Mount Kenya. He has lost the former Western Province. He has lost almost everywhere. The only place he thought, apart from his native, from his base in Rift Valley, and not the whole Rift Valley, of course. The only place now that he thought he would compensate for the lost support in other grounds was basically, to speak, Luo Nyanza, but say ODM support. And so with it, because he's a keen politician, William Ruto is a smart politician. He, of course, saw what happened at Nyayo Stadium. He also consumes intelligence on a daily basis. So he must now reorganize his government to accommodate as many people from ODM as possible. But before I finish this, Fred, just allow me to tell my friend, Honorable Ote, that he cannot say that Magufuli was appearing on car roofs and the Tanzanians liked him, and so why would the Kenyans complain about President Ruto appearing on car roofs? In case Honorable Lotte has forgotten, Magufuli used to appear in public, yes, many times, and he would solve problems on the spot. We mkuu wa wilaya, mkuu wa mkoa, njoo hapa. Huyu mama analalamika sijui nini. But President Ruto appears on car roofs making promises that he does not keep. And that is a major difference. Okay. So you cannot compare President Ruto's appearances on car roofs with President Magufuli's appearances on car roofs. Okay. And Honorable Lotte has, said something that should not go unchallenged. That, the President Ruto appears because he loves the people. Really? Loves the people? And is not willing to sort out their health care? That today, as we speak, our people cannot be treated in private hospitals on the strength or with the support of SHA? And you tell us this president loves the people? A president who has not sorted out very basic problems with education, capitation, and that kind of thing, then you tell us, allow me please a second, then you tell us he loves the people. Then Lotte tells you that President Ruto had to call Gideon Moi because he did not want Gideon Moi to be humiliated by the UDA candidate. Hello? I mean, it's the other way around. William Ruto was very, very much afraid that Gideon Moi would win the Baringo senatorial seat on Kanu, which then would send a very strong message on President Ruto's lack of support at home. And that is why he called Gideon Moi, and we suspect he promised him very many things. Government business for Standard Group, payment of debts. I just want to believe because I was not there. But actually, it's the other way around. Right. President Ruto feared a Gideon Moi win.
Okay. Even as you respond to some of the issues he has raised, definitely you must agree, Lotte, that there has, out of necessity, across board, across the political divide, there has to be some re-engineering following the death of Raila Amolo Odinga. Why don't you think that the president is